Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Part 6. This is Part 6. Demon Slayer 33. This is Part 6 to the spirit of lust, okay? Lust is defined in the dictionary as strong sexual desire. However, lust can manifest itself in many ways apart from strong sexual desires. In this article, I will focus on the spirit of lust and how it operates from a sexual perspective. The spirit of lust operates in the brain. See, this spirit had different levels, and the highest come from Egypt and were called incubus and succubus. Incubus is an evil spirit that has sexual intercourse with women while they sleep. That happened to me before. Ain't gonna lie, it felt good though, but maybe that wasn't me feeling that. I don't know. And succubus is a demon assuming a female form to have sexual intercourse with men in their sleep. That happened with my son, young boy, when it comes to Jeffrey Dahmer, aka Jasmine. She was young boy never been around her. She was like a spirit. He was like a spirit following my son. My son was capturing them or when y'all see them together, those like it like it like he put it together, the real him and the ghost cam. Y'all, it's scary. Um these spirits are commonly referred to as sex demons or night demons or demons of sexual provision. The spirit of lust is very subtle, charming, seductive, manipulative, and controlling. This spirit also referred to as the spirit of dog and have caused havoc in the lives of many. It doesn't matter one's status. In today's society, we find that many homes are broken because one party has stepped out of the marriage or relationships and have become unfaithful. This is not because they don't love their spouse, but the spirit of lust is like a magnet that derails in their victims and it attracts people to their individuals. Many people that struggle with lust doesn't have to try hard to get the attention from the opposite side. The opposite sex. The spirit of seduction works for the spirit of lust in order to manipulate its victims and manipulate works for seduction. Yeah, that's serial killer talk right here I'm talking. These spirits always work in one accord in order to carry out their mission. Whenever a man has the spirit of lust, they normally have power in the eyes, and once eye contact is made with their victims, that person will become attracted to him. Therefore, we must be covered under the blood of Jesus Christ in order to not fall victims of these kind of spirits. I met an individual once that was possessed with the spirit of lust. He stated that money was never an issue because the ladies who was attracted to him were not looking for money, and most of the ladies were financially stable. They were never looking for long-term relationships but sexual pleasure. I'm gonna make it clear that whenever a man is possessed by this spirit and he sleeps with a woman, the spirit of lust will affect that woman's life. They will not have a settled home and will meet disappointment constantly. Most times, after sleeping with an individual that have the spirit of lust, a spirit spouse and the suspecting spirit will enter and start operating in that person's life. True. For me, Jamal James is that spirit. Oftentimes, men would never see the full beauty of a woman because Satan has stolen and covered their beauty with his evil will. The spirit of lust will push his victims to do things that they themselves wouldn't normally do. The spirit hates marriage, and today many men and women that are married are still struggling with the spirit of lust. Yeah, see, I'm married to the Most High, but he's still sending this spirit of lust to me. You know? I mean, I guess it's a good thing, though, because I'm getting them free. They love their spouses, but find it hard to be satisfied with them. Many that are married suffer to an extent where they will have their spouse in one room and they are in the next looking at dirty magazines. They have now become a slave to masturbation and a friend to pornography, which are classified as sexual perversions. I must state that when the spirit of pornography and masturbation begin to operate, these men will have fun easily with a strange lady, but will have actual dysfunction. See, exactly, that's a sign. If you have sex with your partner and then you do some weird shit, like that lust come to you, you get soft or she get dry, that's the sign. When they are to go to their wives, this is because the spirit of lust is a tool in the hands of Satan that is used against marriages and relationships overall. Many men today are reduced to a piece of bread because they are controlled by this spirit. A man that has the spirit of lust will find it hard to be satisfied by the breasts of his wife. The wife will seem distasteful, unattractive, miserable, and annoying to the husband. Yes, what I was telling y'all, this spirit will not allow the husband to see the full beauty of his wife. The ugly truth of the matter is that such a man will degrade himself to a whorish woman because of this very controlling and selfish spirit. Whenever the spirit is operating, many cannot resist the temptations of doing the things that were abominable. I once met a lady whose husband was possessed with the spirit of lust, which caused them to open the door to sexual perversion. That's about three sums, okay, y'all. I got an advice video about this for Friday, okay, tomorrow, because one of my kid keep asking her married husband to have a threesome, okay? Even if it's just with her other self, but still, her husband don't want that. That's why I be trying to tell her. I mean, I didn't tell her like that, but I'm telling her now. You inviting the spirit of lust. If your man do not want that, even if it is you gotta respect his decisions, okay? And if you can't, you better leave him, okay? I'm just saying. I got a video like that tomorrow. They first introduce all sex in the marriage and would normally watch pornographic together. I ain't gonna lie, I used to do threesomes with people too, and I just feel bad afterward. Even though I tell the woman, look here, I really don't want to do it, okay? And it's not because like I want to take her man, not or her husband or whatever. It's not like that. It's just I feel like I'm doing something wrong, which I did. I am. I need to ask the Most High to forgive me for going into another woman door and having threesomes with her man, okay, even though she wanted it. Even though I'm more attracted to her in the bedroom than him. Maybe he just like to watch both of us. My bad, I'm getting too deep in that. My bad, y'all. That's for tomorrow. I'm high. But yeah, that's for tomorrow. My bad. The spirit then pushes a little further. It is so manipulative and suggested that it pushed the husband to ask the wife to have a sex orgy. The husband didn't see anything wrong with that idea and concept. However, the criticals were that he would be the only male and his wife would choose who she would like to join in the twisted and perverted act. The husband stated that it's his desire and further explained that he would like to fulfill his fantasy without cheating. This wife who hated the concept was fearful that if she did not do it, he would cheat on her and eventually leave. The spirit of fear was now in operation and kept injecting thoughts into the heart of the wife. She did not want to go out and commit the act, so now she was confused. Okay, like I said in that video, it kind of fucked. It didn't really fuck up they brain cells, but it's like they know what I'm coming from type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they understand me. You know, sometimes it could have been me, but sometimes it could not be me. You know, I don't know, y'all. I'll tell y'all tomorrow. She did not want to go out and commit the act, so now she was confused. The spirit manifested itself in the relationship, and in no time, everything spun out of control. The spirit of love laughed at them, and they were now in disarray. They would argue and be cruel to each other daily. They no longer had trust for each other. Both become jealous and selfishness filled their hearts. See, that was not me and mine. Okay. The husband needed deliverance from the spirit of lust. However, they were not knowledgeable of this information. I met a brilliant young man who was possessed with the spirit of lust. In his deliverance, the demons confessed that they saw his star, that they were bright, and they wanted to destroy his life. See? So they attacked him with the spirit of lust and masturbation in order to change his destiny. The demons, see, that's what I'm doing though. I'm doing reverse though. I'm actually helping these victims, you know, like when I do it though. But some people not meant for this, you know. So they changed his spirit in the spirit realm. The demons also confess that he is a prophet, and they know his purpose. So they changed his spirit in the spirit realm. Okay, that's for me, or whoever, or for all of us. The demons went on to say that whenever anyone is born, especially men, and they see their light, they will attack them with the spirit of lust. That's why I say do not cut your boys' penises off. Do not cut your boy. Do not cuss your baby. Do not make him circumcised. Make him keep his dick like that. Okay? That's how they get to them kids. Okay? The demon explained that once a man looks on a woman in lust, they will change their spirit in the marine kingdom, as that is where the spirit of lust is formed. Okay? This what's going on right now with that Titanic shit. Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Everyone needs deliverance, and before any man and woman is joined together, they must be delivered. The relationship must be built on the principle of Jesus Christ. If we open doors to Satan, he will enter, and we know his ambition is to kill, steal, and destroy. The thief come not, but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy. Ladies that have the spirit of lust normally have powers in their eyes, lips, hips, breasts, and sometimes legs, while others have power all over their bodies, okay? I feel like it's for me. But it's like, it's not bad when it's on me, though. Like, it's hard to explain. The eyes are the window to the soul. The power in the eyes is used to seduce, while the power in the legs and the hips is used to capture men. Whenever these ladies walk and men look and lust after them or have sexual intercourse with them, they will be entertained into the marine kingdom. Also, when a serial killer look at a woman like that, like you just said, he actually killing her and giving it to his real wife, okay? I seen an image, a spirit, a ghost showed me an image where somebody strangled her to death. He was getting hard. His penis was getting hard, and he was strangling her. But after he got done, it's like Viagra. When he got hard from strangling and killing her, he went and had sex with his real wife type shit. That's how sick it is. It's like Viagra to them, y'all. Matthew 6:22-23. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, the whole body shall be full of light. But if thy eye be evil, the whole body shall be full of darkness. See, like me, that for me. If therefore the light that is in the dark be darkness, how great is the darkness? Matthew 5:26, 5:28. But I say unto you that whoever looked at a woman to lust after her hath committed adultery with her already in his heart. See? The lips are loose for flattery and seduction, and the lip of many women lies, deceit, and flattery. Proverbs, 5:3. For the lips of the adulterous women drip honey, and her speech is smoother than oil. The devil has many tactics that he uses to promote the spirit of lust. Many items are produced in the marine kingdom, I would say machine, for the lust of lust. The most provocative clothing being made these days is the stuff of sinful passion. I have seen women in bracelets that ankle-lated breasts and dresses that scream seduction. Many that are not knowledgeable of Satan's devices will become victims. Some cosmetic products and wigs or items from the marine kingdoms, and whenever they allude, they attract attention. Not all items are made in the kingdom of darkness. There are genuine manufacturers that produce the items listed below. Listed above, that's what I was saying about these stores. These stores isn't real. Walmart isn't real. It got created from my sexual acts, from my body, from my vagina. Like Target was created from me, it's not real. Ecclesiastes 1:9. What has been will be again. What has been done will be done again. There is nothing new under the sun. See? What Gina did, Shanice did. What the people back in 94, we know who the real God is. We know what his voice is. He's trying to come back. He coming back. Okay? The Lord warned us as Christians that we must not be lovers of the world, neither the things of the world. See, cause all this shit in this world is fake. All of it. The stores, everything is fake. There's nothing new, okay. The Lord, there's nothing new under the sun, and that's why the Lord warns us in his word so that we don't get caught up in the web of Satan. 1 John 2:15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. It's sad to say that many Christians are victims to the spirit of lust. Therefore, they become tools for Satan. Many call themselves Christians, but still are not transformed by the renewing of their minds. They are still hooked to the things of the world and are ruled by the flesh. Their flesh is not in subjection to their spirit man, and their spirit man is not in subjection to Jesus Christ. It's empathy that I point out that many who call on Jesus' name are baptized and feel the evil spirit can be possessed by the evil spirit of lust. Also, people been telling me, people been coming to me and talking about, I've been knowing that person since middle school. That person still look the same. That's because that's their spirit. Y'all don't really know. Y'all done changed, y'all. Like, you might say, damn, I still look the same from middle school. Like, damn, when am I gonna grow? When am I gonna look different? You is after this world is over. Like, for real, you gonna look like your age. I don't know, some weird shit, y'all. I don't know how to explain it. The spirit of lust can enter through the dreams, fornication, and sexual curses, which we got my family lineage do, molestation through indecent sexual exposure, watching pornography, looking at dirty magazines, etc. Satan will send evil dreams with beautiful women exposing themselves in order to get to the individual to lust. Like yesterday, me my boo, Andrew, Orlando, Bash or whatever, one of my ex fiance wife cousin like showed her breast to my man. We didn't do nothing though because I'm trying to not do anything, and I felt, but deep down it's rude. That's rude, okay? She was inviting the spirit of lust got into her. Okay, everything happens in the realm, but yeah, she is getting charged. Everything happens in the realm of the spirit before it manifests physically. And sexual curses. Many today suffer from the spirit of lust. Those who have cheated on their spouses may forget as the body gets older and does not desire sex, like Hussein. However, the spirit is still young and active and will creep down to their children and begin to go from one generation to another. If this spirit were never cursed and reversed, it would manifest from generation to generation. It doesn't matter who you are, Satan will not pardon you. Many men and women of God suffer immensely from the spirit. See, many confess their sinful desire and act, but have never been fully delivered. They keep going back to the bed of fornication and adultery. See, fornication is this world, and adultery because they lack knowledge of how to deal with the spirit. Adultery is also breaking your contract with the Most High. I must add that this spirit loves to afflict men and women of God in order to defile them and derail their destiny. It is imperative that pastors and Christians be very careful when dealing a person possessed with the spirit of lust. Next, indecent sexual exposure. This spirit can enter through rape, incest, or molestation. Um, People say my family lineage have incest, but I don't think so, because none of my siblings or brothers are fucking my daddy or mama or grandma. Okay? It's different between your brother and sister, your cousin. Okay? Um, Whenever a person has the spirit of lust or the spirit wants to enter in an individual, they will dream of dolls chasing them. I had a dream like that one time. They would see naked women, men in the dream. They would have sex in the dream, swimming in the dream, and would even see themselves discharged in the dream, which would sometimes manifest physically. Yes, I see myself swimming. If one constantly have sex in the dream and gets wet, I pray that the spirit of pride does not enter and block you from seeking deliverance. Yes, I fell in the river with chastity. If one finds that they struggle with the spirit of lust, seek deliverance. After deliverance, don't become complacent. Don't think that the enemy will not try to re-enter. He will try to re-enter in the dream, or he will send his agents to re-initiate you. Many beautiful women and men we will see walking around or agents of darkness. Yes, they is. Pray for spiritual eyes to discern. Do not accept anything from Satan. After deliverance, they will tempt that individual to masturbate physically or to ejaculate in the dream. I have before. This is to reinstate evil covenants and connections to such an individual. In the dream, whenever men ejaculate or wake to find themselves wet, they must pray and fast fervently, asking God to break that evil connection. That will happen to Michael. They should aggressively command that every vial that this substance forms is kept in to be broken in Jesus' name. Matthew 12:43-45. When an impure spirit comes out of a person, it goes through a weird places seeking rest and does not find it. Then it says, I will return to the house I left. When it arrives, it finds the house unoccupied, stripped, clean, and put in order. Then it goes, and with the 7 other spirits must wicked themselves, and they go in and live there. And the final condition of that person is worse than the first. After being delivered, read the word of God and meditate upon it day and night. Fasting is important. Praise and worship is also a weapon we must lose. If you find that you have sinned, run to Jesus quickly and ask for forgiveness. Do not run from God, run to Him. Proverbs 24:13-14. That saying go to the Most High, y'all. Eat honey, my son, for it is good. Honey from the comb is sweet to your face. Know also that wisdom is like honey for you. If you find it, there's a future hope for you, and your hope will not be cut off. Proverbs is about a woman that got wisdom. I don't know, it could be about me, The last thing my uncle, who I thought was my dad, told me was to read Proverbs. He said that woman will rise in that bed. So the last thing he told me, that's the last knowledge I remember from him. He said, read Proverbs. That's a woman that will rise. And I always read some, like I always thought some would like rise or something, but it's really Proverbs, y'all check it out. Okay, I'll take me a break, I'll be back. They Part 5.